Hey toy fans, Aaron here. Today taking a look at Coleman Trebor, released on the Star Wars Saga Collection line back in 2003, and this is what's considered Phase 3 of that Saga line. It's the third revision of the card back, and it's quite noticeable with that golden edge running down the left side of the card, giving you the title of the movie. In this case, he comes from Attack of the Clones. Beautiful blue starry background. For the rest of the card, golden Star Wars logo up top. Through the blister, you get a good look at the action figure you're getting, and then below that, a decent sized image of him from the movie, along with his name and kind of the theme of the figure, in this case being Battle of Geonosis. Left side of the card has his number in the lineup, in this case number 24, his name, and that he's part of Collection 2. And then on the right side you get his number and name once again, and what's included, in this case the stand, and his lightsaber. Backside of the card looks great. You've got that large Star Wars logo with some flares coming out from the center. Top third gives you the information about Coleman Trebor, giving you a brief description about him and what he was doing at this time in the movie. Off to the right, you've got a nice image of Coleman. Just below that, you got two different angles of the action figure being photographed, setting up your expectations for what he would look like after you open him up and put him on the base. And then underneath that are 10 other figures that are also available, or were also available, in the line when he was released. And now looking at him out of the packaging, overall very stunning action figure. This could even be maybe, one of the top figures of the modern line. The Saga Collection gave us much more action-oriented poses instead of the standing upright, straight arms, straight legs. So you've got an action figure that definitely looks like he's in the midst of a battle. I'm a bit torn that he's not included with a Jedi robe. I think a cloth robe would have been the wrong way to go. I think it would have hidden a lot of the details, and a molded robe kind of would have done the same thing, hidden some of the details, probably made him a bit back heavy and difficult to stand. And I think he was seen both with and without. So in this case, I'm quite okay with him not having the robe. Sculpting for the head and neck is absolutely fantastic. I think it captures the look of the character very well. You've got a ton of detailing being placed within that sculpt. A lot of textures for the skin, various creases, and some raised ridges, especially through the back of the head. Facial features really come to life, and especially a good paint job to go along with that. Some various colors being used in here. Certainly the green that you're seeing, you're getting some lighter colors, and then some darker greens that really settled into those crevices to help highlight the features of the sculpt. Painting for the eyes looks fantastic. Throughout the neck, a lot of detailing in through there, also with the various creases and texturing being done in the skin detailing, and some lighter colors to help highlight that. The hands of the figure, painting and skin detailing matches up very well with the head. His right hand is pre-sculpted in a closed position with a little slot that you can slide his included lightsaber into, and his left hand is done in an open position. As for the rest of the upper half, his tunic looks great, very much in motion with the way that the long sleeves are hanging down from the arms. Lots of ruffles and folds sculpted in there. Nice solid tan paint job. A lot of texturing being placed within the tunic also, so you can really tell that this is fabric. Belt detailing is looking good. You have a brown pouch on the right side of his hip. Some capsules painted in there just to the right of that. Some silver button detailing. Belt buckle is also painted silver. Some more capsule detailing, and then another pouch on the left side of his hip. Through the back, another pouch, button detailing, and you've got some nice sculpting giving the belt some dimension. Kind of that inner belt along with that thin strap running through the middle. The extended layers of the tunic or the skirt piece of the figure looks great. That figure showing some motion is also carrying out in this section. The various ruffles and folds that are being done for the rest of the figure carry on through the look here. So some great consistency. Pant legs looking, well, like pant legs. Once again, a lot of ruffles and folds being sculpted in. A lighter tan color as it should be. And then you get to the boots of the figure where you still have some great detailing being done. You can definitely make out the three straps at the top of the boot. And then you've got some various folds, as you can see, sculpted in there to help give that boot some dimension. Another strap sculpted in as it wraps around the ankle. And then a little bit of stress being sculpted in on the top part of the shoe portion of the boot. The foot portion, I should say. So overall, just a very sharp looking figure. As for articulation, the head just swivels. You're getting swiveling at the shoulders, and they're hinged, so you get some good up and down movement. For his left arm only, you're getting swiveling at the elbow. Both wrists do swivel, full swiveling at the waist. Even with that skirt piece, your legs come pretty much straight out, and you do get some movement going back. For his left knee, you're only getting some swiveling, and it is also hinged. Not the case for the right knee. And then on his right foot, you're getting swiveling and some hinge movement. Nothing for the left ankle. As for accessories, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you get two of them, the base and his lightsaber. As for the base, detailing to it looks pretty decent. I mean, it's not just a generic piece of plastic. It certainly looks like the ground of Geonosis being painted in the tan and reddish color. 2 foot pegs spread apart, so he stands well on it and is standing over a battle droid that is sculpted into the base, or I should say parts of a battle droid. You have the chest, which has some decent detailing to it, some wires sticking out at the bottom that are charred, the head of the battle droid, and we'll call that maybe parts of an arm. You have a clip on one side and then a female receiving end for a clip from another base. This attaches to a couple other figures that were available in the line, so it kind of completes the look, makes a little battle scene. So it works well. A very nice addition to this release. And then, of course, no Jedi would be complete without his lightsaber. You have a great looking green blade to it with the flared edges towards the bottom as it comes out of the hilt. And then for that hilt, pretty generic detailing to it. No special painting. It is done in the silver plastic, so it does still have a great look to it. Certainly sculpted to look like a lightsaber. I can't say that it's actually his based on photos that I've seen. It seems like there are some variances to the look of this, but hey, it still looks like a lightsaber. I'm quite alright with that. The blade is removable from the hilt, just held in with a peg at the base of the blade. And then going into his hand, I'll say it is a bit of a tight fit, but once you get it in, it does stay well. As you can see, we're trying to slide it in. The little knobs that are coming out of the hilt do give you some resistance for sliding in there. So you keep putting that in and out, probably going to wear out those knobs a bit. So overall for me, as I said, it's just a fantastic looking action figure. Tons of detailing within that sculpt and a very nice paint job to go with that. While the articulation is maybe a little bit limiting, things still work out very well. I think you get what you want from this action figure in terms of its looks. And if this is one that you don't have in your collection, I'd highly suggest picking it up. So that wraps this one up. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this figure in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.